Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another edition of Montreal by Night. We'd like to introduce you to a very welcomed, much appreciated guest. One Sarah, who, if you don't know her by now, then you must have been living under a rock. She will be guest narrating for us this evening. In this evening, the two vampires, one Jacob Burns and one Maurice Tasso, they had came together earlier in the evening and decided that perhaps it was time for a little bit of R&R, a little bit of rambunctious, good-natured fun. They had returned to a sorority house on the premises of Dawson's College, where they knocked upon the door and met some of the sorority sisters with their mothers. Actually, some of them recognized these two rascals that had been there previously not so long ago, using the gifts of Cain to make their presence felt and to get their way inside. Well, it was only a matter of time before everyone was, well, on their hands and knees, begging for them to please stay, and stay as long as they wished. Jacob reached out to his packmates, and Maurice did the same to his. For Jacob's part, well, could only get up brother Ernesto. Ernesto, I hope you'll come down. It's been too long, I think, and, well, I'd like to show you the good side of what Montreal has to offer. Here's the address. I'll text it to you.
Okay. This won't be like the other parties, where it's simply loud and lights.
Oh, things will get loud. The lights won't last, but every party's a little bit different, I think.
As long as it's not that one place. I don't like that place.
Oh, no, no, no. Much more cozy home atmosphere, I assure you.
I will see you there.
Click.
Alan, for his part, is going to go ahead and reach out to Dahlia. Hey,
Yo, yo, yo.
do you want to feel like 21 again?
Can I feel like 21 again?
Of course you can.
You need drugs. I'm up for that always. Come on, let's do this.
Awesome. I'll go ahead and text you the address. Going to a little bit of a sorority thing, so dressed like everybody else.
My best garb. You got it. And yeah, Dahlia will just hang up the phone and she will rummage through her closet looking for the youngest, most sluttiest clothes she could possibly find. But many layers of those clothes, so like 4 layers of stockings, like 2 skirts, multiple knee highs. Just pack on the layers, because she's really fucking small. Oh, and then she'll be on her way to the destination.
Maurice might see Jacob in a corner with his hand on a wall talking to one of the young sorority girls. He's using his powers of conditioning as he is going on about what a wonderful time he hopes that the two of them could have. By the way, babe, do you know anyone that can bring some party favors?
Oh, and she plays kind of coy at first. I think I might be able to hook us up. Stay right there. You know, you look exactly like Denzel Washington.
Oh, stop.
I'm sorry, I don't know why I'm being such a dork. Oh, hold on, I'll be right back.
Jacob turns to Maurice with a thumbs up.
Shrugs. Maurice is going to go outside and, park his ass on the patio.
All right. Jacob will see the girl go over to, oh, wow, they're going kind of hot and heavy at it. They should probably go upstairs. It's this, short girl, a mess of wild hair, behind her back, and, this kind of lankier guy, but anyways, her friend pulls her apart, and, the one with the wild hair and stuff, she looks kind of like, seriously? But as soon as she hears her out, she's like, oh, okay. And she wipes her lipstick a little bit. Red is smeared everywhere, not unlike blood. Is that blood? No, that's not blood, right? She cleans up her mouth, but anyways, she reaches into her skirt and gets out a couple pieces of paper, looks around and hands it over. And the other girl smiles and scampers back to Jacob. As soon as Jacob saw this one with the wild hair, though, if you could imagine the sun, don't imagine what it could do to you now. How it could ravage your body, tear it up, destroy you. Imagine what it used to feel like on a really nice summer day where there was enough of a breeze, where it felt like a perfect temperature. It felt warm and comforting, and you felt like this is what you as a human were designed as. And as you look at her, you almost feel human for a second. It's the most peculiar sensation, and I guarantee you have never fucking felt that before. Anyways, the floozy comes back, and she has some acid for you.
All right. Jacob will take the acid in hand. You know, I really do hate tripping alone. You wouldn't mind parting with me, do you? My friend over there, he'll look around and see that Maurice isn't in the vicinity. Well, I guess now it is just me. You wouldn't want to trip with me, would you? I always think that this is a shared experience worth having.
Oh my god. Yeah, I was actually going to hit her up later myself.
Awesome. Sweet. I do have some friends coming over. I hope maybe there might be enough left for them. I can easily pay for it. You know, I don't want to go into your personal stash.
Oh, okay, yeah, sure. I do kind of owe her, so that'd be nice. Wait, let me just go and get her. Stay right there. I'll be right back, okay?
Jacob nods nonchalantly. He'll just lean against the wall. Yeah, I'll be here.
You see the two of them talking and stuff, and the one with the wild bushy hair kind of scratches her head and shrugs in. Okay, whatever. Hobbles on up. She looks kind of like an art student. Fuck up, probably not going to be here for the next semester. You know, she's clearly out of place with the rest of the sorority. And most likely, the only reason that she was really invited was because she's the one that's got the drugs. She walks up to you and grins. Her incisors look awfully pointy. How can I help you?
Oh, I just need a little bit extra. I have some friends coming over, and, well, again, I don't like to do this alone, so I want to make sure that there's enough to go around.
She bites her lower lip, still smiling. One little incisor sticking out. I heard you were paying.
I'm sorry, Sarah, repeat that?
I heard you were paying.
Yeah. How much?
$20.
No problem. You see, Jacob, he'll go into his wallet and he'll peel off $100 bill. Here you go. Keep the change.
Fuck, I love old people. And she reaches into her skirt, looks around a little bit. You can tell that she's kind of tipsy, actually, from the way that she bobs her head around and she's checking things out. I'm sorry, am I echoing?
Not to me. To anyone else?
I'm getting
Okay,
a little
cool.
bit of that.
Oh, that sucks. Okay, well, anyway, she's going to pull out some papers, and they've got, like, cherries or whatever the hell on them. Since you're so close to her, though, the feeling is unmistakable. You feel warm without having to spend anything. You just feel more like what you think you used to feel like.
Jacob would start unbuttoning the top of his shirt. Kind of, as you said, he's feeling warm. Say, is there a room where me and my friends could do this in private? And, even though I just bought off you, I wouldn't really mind if you joined us. I hope you would join us. Hold on, rolling that as a dominate where he says join us. Manipulation. And leadership, 8 dice, rolling. What's your willpower?
Probably 3 for her.
All right. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Alrighty.
No, sorry, 6 successes.
Cool. All right. She agrees to go. A little stiffly because something was used on her. But yeah, okay, you got the floozy, you got whatever the hell this thing is. You got a party.
Sweet. Jacob's just gonna tell her, why don't you go upstairs and get the room ready? I'm just gonna go check on my friends, see if they've arrived yet.
You're lost. We're gonna start without ya.
Don't worry, I'm good at catching up.
Anyways, they scamper upstairs.
And for Jacob Hart, he will go look for Maurice. We'll check outside first.
Oh, he's just chilling on the outdoor patio with that big, swimming pool in front of it.
Oh yeah, I remember that one.
It's almost at the same time that Jacob Burns finds Maurice that Dahlia will also appear on the property. She will, when she notices Jacob and Maurice standing there, she will walk directly up to them. There. Dr. Burns, Brother Maurice, how are you on this evening?
Lady Nice, doing well. I got us some blood dolls ready.
I hope there's some drugs in them, because I was promised drugs.
I promised that you would feel 21, that there would be drugs.
Well, to feel 21, there needs to be drugs involved, because this is not going to feel 21, as she just points herself up and down.
Fair enough.
Have no worries, Mr. Burns has delivered. There are drugs. They're ingesting them as we speak.
Oh my, well, we shall be off. Oh, that reminds me. Dr. Burns, is you having any of your pack joining us tonight? I wouldn't want it to just be the 3 of us.
Yes, Brother Ernesto is supposed to be arriving. I wonder where he's at. Well, I wonder where he is.
At this point, Ernesto will wander upon the 3 of them, face covered in his continual scowl, arms half crossed over him, even as he walks. It makes a beeline for Jacob, and just stands there to his right, arms crossed. eyeing everyone.
Brother Ernesto, welcome. I'm glad you made it. What's with that scowl on your face? Relax, you're not on duty.
This is how I always look.
And Dahlia will just kind of pop over in front of Ernesto and then put her hands directly onto your face, raise your eyebrows a little, raise the corners of your mouth, shake it just a little to get you to smile. But she's flesh crafting without flesh crafting your face. Moving it. Yes, yes. There you go. That's better. And she taps your cheek a couple of times. It's nice to see you out and about.
Does this change anything? Does it make people feel more comfortable?
I feel less comfortable.
Yeah, it kind of looks like he's got something shoved up his ass now, doesn't it?
I was wrong, Ernesto. Go back to your original face. Better.
So what is the plan? What are we doing?
The plan is a little journey for some introspection. You know, our spiritual matters must be met. I think this would be a good experience for us, not only to bond, but perhaps to re-examine ourselves. I know for some of us here, looking at Dahlia and Maurice, that some recent events have, well, afflicted us. And you, Brother Ernesto, now that you're new to the ways, it is good to see that you are tackling your humanity. So, there's no reason why you can't learn from this experience, and we can help you along to find the path that suits you best.
Very well. I guess off we go then.
Yes, gang, follow me, and Jacob will lead everyone back inside and upstairs to the room with the two college girls that are waiting for them. Finding the room, he'll knock on the door, politely, of course.
All right, you will see from the cover, you know, dorm doors and stuff. They're all decorated, and they've got like the two roommates that are on there, and you'll see that one is Pam Resnikov, and from the pictures and so forth, you can definitely tell the one with the crazy ass hair is Pam. And from the other side, there's Ruby Bloom, and a bunch of pictures of somebody who you haven't seen tonight. Anyways, you hear a come in.
Jacob enters, and he'll motion to the middle of the room. Let me introduce you to some of my friends. This is Dahlia, Ernesto, and my friend Marie.
Hello? Says, not the one with the crazy hair, but the first floozy, who seems to have gotten the party started a lot earlier than you guys. Her head seems to be kind of like everywhere. She's looking at a bunch of shit that ain't there. And I'm looking at you guys up and down. Oh, you look all so weird. You look all creepy. My toes are sexy.
Is this one serious right now?
I like my bed. Oh my god, is that a fish? That's a fish that's just like swimming here. And my math teacher.
Jacob, it doesn't seem like you've brought enough for all of us.
I see dicks.
There's two of them. We only need a little bit.
2 dicks? Where are the 2 dicks?
I'm sorry, you only need a little bit of what? Says the girl with the hair.
Yeah, and Dahlia will
just
point at both Jacob's penis and say, no, there's 3 dicks. That's 1. And she'll point at Maurice's. That's 2. And then she'll look over at Ernesto and go, that one could be 3 and 4. But that's if you want to go that way. And then she'll just kind of look at Maurice and give a wink.
So there's nothing under here. Maurice goes ahead and starts to fiddle with your skirt.
And hands go up. Nope, no dicks here.
You're all cold, Greg. You got a mangina.
A vagina?
Mangina, says the girl as she dances around.
All right.
This one's talking is bothering me.
And Dahlia's going to make eye contact with Ernesto. And then I think I'm going to go... I'm sorry. I'm going to go for a clinch. Just to shut this one up. I want to make her feel the pain that my ears are feeling right now. And I'm sorry, it's grip of the damned when I finally do bite into you. My dice stream. 2 for the clinch.
Okay, describe it.
Dahlia, when she's staring at this girl just talking, and she makes that eye contact with Ernesto, it's almost as if he wants to roll perception empathy, she's trying to signal to you, like, I know you feeling the pain that I'm feeling. Let's do this right now. And she just leaps from the position that she's in and grabs the girl by her hair. She jumps up real high, too, because, I mean, she's pretty good like that. And she digs the spikes that are on the back of her heels into this woman and then just bites right into her neck.
Okay, so Big Hair also screams at that moment.
Oh, I really hope someone's going to do something about that.
Oh, big hair is gonna get it. I'm just gonna grab her by the face, kind of
Okay,
all
cool.
over her
No.
mouth.
Good that you did that. Above you guys, no more ceiling. No more anything. No more room.
Was it just for the 2 of us that did
No
the
more bed.
nom-noms? Or for all of us?
All of you guys. No more anything. There's just you guys and those 2 people. No, the one that you were eating is gone now. And then you are still holding onto her hair, and you see the one that's screaming. She has this massive mouth, bigger than her body, bigger than you. Fangs the size of your head, and she is screaming. And there is a massive road that appears. And finally, things are getting mapped out here. Okay, so the road is there, and it's huge, and it covers everything up, and it hates you, Maurice. It fucking hates you. It tosses you right off. And the rest of you guys are still on it, but Hair is moving, and she's trying to move as fast as she can, and she's trying to drag this guy that's holding onto her hair as well.
She's going to enjoy this road face first.
Shall we be rolling for initiative just yet, or are we still going to let this rock right now?
However you guys do it here.
I have no idea. This chick is like laying into me?
Well, there's one that you killed, apparently, right?
What? When did that happen? I'm looking at myself.
Oh, okay.
And looking at everybody.
If she is still alive, her soul is still present, she's still there.
Yeah, no
Okay.
broads have been killed yet. I just put one into the clinch to try to start to feed.
Okay,
I haven't
well,
killed anybody yet.
cool. No, enjoy the feeding. Hair, on the other hand, is trying to run down the road.
I thought we were in a room.
Yeah.
Crap. The only thing I could think of was chasing her down. It's like, no.
I've got her by the head, so I'm gonna just slam her down onto the ground.
Okay, the ground moves away.
What sorcery is this? I'm gonna slam her into my fist.
I'm calling arms.
Okay.
Or
She is going to take a bite out of your fist.
Ooh. Let's roll some dice for that. See if I'm stronger than she is.
Okay. 3.
I'm going to be rolling for my auspex in a minute, too, when you're done, Ernesto.
Okay. This is for your hand, and I guess it's going to be your fey. So that'll be 6. We'll say the DC is 6. Is that for me or you?
Oh, that was what I rolled for me. That's
Oh,
fine.
okay, cool. I'm sorry. Could you roll for me?
Yeah, certainly. And we're rolling 6 of them.
Uh-huh. Okay. So, just 2. Okay, so you smash her head?
Yeah, that was 3 for mine to hit. And then damage. No, I didn't burn for potence yet, so we'll just do that. I did 3.
I've summoned 4 Arms of the Abyss, and you'll see that they manifest around Ernesto and this girl that he's struggling with.
Hey, Maurice?
Yeah?
Yeah, you're over 100 years old. You're on fire.
What the fuck?
Yeah, sorry, dude.
I got fortitude. I'm running for the goddamn pool now.
Okay.
Down into the pool. What the fuck, man?
Stay on fire for a little bit.
Rushek. I'm not even gonna roll it. That's Rushek. I'm running into the pool. Gah! The entirety of the beast is coming out. If there are walls, there are no longer walls there.
Okay, so the one that Dahlia was kind of feeding on, is she still there? She's gone?
If she's alive, then she's still there in the dream.
Yeah, no, she hasn't been killed. No, I just
Okay.
put her in a clinch and started to feed from her. But that is a tremendous amount of pain due to the grip of the damned. I mean,
yeah.
it's like searing hot blood through your veins. So, if she's still alive, and I can notice everything that's going around, I think I'm gonna try to like jump off this bitch and like just or percept the entire room or where we are to see what these things are.
Okay.
Because like,
And,
why is things changing? It doesn't make sense.
And I'm so sorry. Could you roll? How many successes did you get, by the way? Ernesto.
3.
Oh, 3. Oh, her stamina's 3, so I might stand a chance. Could you roll 3? Nah. Okay.
Alright, let it be known I'm spending a blood for potence now.
Okay.
Okay, so here's my aura.
So you give her a good bash.
2 10s, bitch. Because it's a 7 and up for it.
Okay, and this is an occult roll?
No, this is aura perception. You need to tell me what is going on with these women's auras.
You are going to get your head hurt because whenever you do aura aspects, anything like that, it's flickering rainbow colors like a fucking Pokemon show.
Oh, and if that's
sporadic.
actually happening,
It's every single color that runs the gambit.
yeah, she's gonna call over to Maurice and, brother, this is a really fucked up situation.
I'm on fire!
What kind of drugs have you given me? And she just kind of starts to rub her
Speaking
eyes.
of which, you caught the water on fire.
The fuck? Okay, that's it. I'm going through a wall. No. Here's the thing. I'm gonna dive into the pool, and then I'm gonna go throw myself into the wall of the pool. I'm gonna try to go for the dirt. I'm trying to go for earth. I'm like,
Okay, so Maurice is going to dive into the water, and it is going to feel like, let's put a trot in there, and let's give you some time dilation. So let's say that you spend a week down there.
Okay. Do I eventually get on fire?
Hold on. You will discover several small civilizations. The Kelpie people. There are a small colony of gnomes out there. The toilet monsters. They look like snakes. And they live in toilets to steal your penises. when you go to the bathroom. And what else? What else can I throw in there that has to do with water? Oh, spiders.
Of
Spiders and
course.
mold.
Of course. Maurice is actually going to go ahead and take some time to actually document his travels, build up a composition notebook and itinerary, and just detail these fascinating species while, simultaneously ripping apart his claws because that's just what he does right now.
You will be killing them, of course, because that fire will continue to burn.
Oh, okay, fair enough. Does it continue to hurt?
Oh, yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm going to go through several. No. Here's the thing. All these different civilizations are about to have a hurricane. I'm going to set the entire place on fire then. I'm just going to be running through all of these different villages, huts, and whatnot.
Like SpongeBob SquarePants. Yeah. Something like that. Let's see. What is Dahlia doing?
Well, Dahlia is currently trying to get the little rainbows and things out of her eyes because this damned aura perception has just anally raped her vision. So she's trying to get to Maurice. So she's currently using her hearing to locate him because the bright colors are really hurting her right now.
Okay. As for Ernesto, the person with the hair screams out, "Save me! Save me! Save me!" Not to you, obviously, but to something. And you have given her a pretty bad knock as she's continuing to try and scamper away. Alrighty, let's move on to Jacob Burns. What are you doing there?
Well, after seeing everything in the room change completely, watching Dahlia beating, then jumping off that bitch, and looking around the room, and all of a sudden rubbing her eyes, screaming in pain, watching Maurice. Can I see that Maurice is on fire, or is he only in fire in his head?
No, he's definitely on fire.
Okay, he's on fire, and he's running the fuck off. I'm going to check my pack mate. I summoned, as you can see by my dice rolls.
Oh, by the way, hate to be a dick. Don't know how you guys handle Rorschach in Montreal. This is untamed fire.
Did he?
We have to roll for the fire. Because, fire hot, it burns, we're scared, correct? If you're going to approach the fire, you're going to need to roll for it.
Yeah, I'm not approaching the fire. It's in the pool. The pool's on fire. That place is dead to me now.
If he ran off, I'm focused on the girl that Ernesto's bashed her head into. Her head.
I'm having a week of just burning fucking hell. Thank you.
But yeah, Jacob is going to go after this girl, and he still feels that feeling he initially felt. He isn't pursuing her like he wants to chase her down and kill her, more like he wants to hold her. So what do I have to do to try to get a hold of her?
To get a hold of the red cap or to get a hold of the floozy?
The floozy.
Oh, the floozy. Well, she's being eaten, so you probably don't need to do much.
Oh, it's the red cap. Okay, sorry. Yeah, it's
the red cap with big bushy hair that, is a changeling.
She's the one that Ernesto bashed her head in, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's the one I want to get a tackle on.
Okay, in her delirious blood-soaked state, she is trying to make it down the path.
Alright, I'm going to try to use my arms to simultaneously catch her while I try to tackle her. So, I will roll my strength and brawl for the tackle. With the potence, that's 35 plus 8. Rolling that. What's the difficulty?
I don't know. Make it 6.
Alright, 4 successes there. How do you want me to roll my arms? Because I got 4 of them. Let me just roll one.
Yeah, please.
Yeah, no problem. 7 for strength and potence to hold.
Oh, by the way, Maurice got it the worst, of course, and being the most banal out of all you guys. But the rest of you are also going to feel like this environment doesn't like you very much. You're going to feel uncomfortable here. Things are going to move out of the way inconveniently for all of you.
The feeling is mutual. I don't like this environment either.
As soon as you, as soon as you stray from that road, it feels like it's a hell of a lot harder to get back to that road.
Okay. 3 successes for the arms altogether.
Okay. Tell me what happens.
Well, Jacob looks like a man that is either possessed or in love. He wants to get a hold of this woman that makes him feel human again, whose hair is like the glowing sun, and yeah, his arms of the abyss ensnare her. And,
Oh, wait a minute. Forgot to tell you guys the most obvious.
What's that?
It's daytime here.
Well, then we should have rolled roll check at the beginning.
No, we all need to be rolling for stuff if it's daylight. Now, like, aren't we supposed to be freaking the fuck out?
Hi.
I'm terribly sorry. Yes, of course it would be daytime.
Alright, so courage check, I suppose? Or we just go limp?
I think it would be a courage check to see if we would test to see if the sun is going to hurt us or not. Because, I mean, we've already kind of been out here for a little while.
And
Austin,
it's
little
really
help?
only hurting Maurice.
Well, Maurice is being harmed by the fire, but we'll all be harmed by the sun.
What's difficulty, Sarah?
For a courage check?
Mm-hmm.
I would say 5. You know this place isn't right.
Alright.
I'm going to spend a willpower.
Okay.
So I don't want to run away like a punk. That'd be really sad. Hey, look at that. I got 4 successes. Screw this
Okay,
place.
you guys rock. You kick ass.
Brothers, it doesn't make sense. Why is the sun out and we are not frying?
Dolly, you gotta come taste this chick. You just see Jacob, like, licking her face.
The red caps?
Yeah.
Okay, she is gonna try and bite your tongue off.
Lick your
Could
back.
you, could you roll me 6 dice?
Yeah, I got you. There you go. What's the difficulty? Sarah?
Because she's not too, knowledge on everything, we should probably have things be standard difficulty unless she feels that it's more difficult than standard.
Alright, well then, if it's standard difficulty, you got 3 successes. I think we may have lost Sarah for a moment.
Da, 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 da.
Do-do-do, do-do-do-do.
Sorry about that. Okay.
You got 3 successes.
Woohoo! Did I get some tongue?
Let's see, I guess I should roll my stamina. Plus fortitude.
Ones don't take away.
Oh, right. No, you just got some lip. It's almost like you kissed me. Kind of like, just didn't, you just didn't aim right.
Sexy. Okay. Alright, you lick her and the feeling intensifies. Oh god, I bet she would taste good. I bet she would taste really good. You feel way more alive.
Sweet. Yeah, Jacob's just gonna stand there licking her like a lollipop for this duration until anything else happens.
Alright, well, something is about to happen. Ernesto doesn't like to change things because it's obnoxious for him. So, simple action, I'm pulling out my axe and I'm going after her knee with it because I don't want her to run away. I'm definitely not chasing her anywhere in this place. And he will say out loud as he swings his axe, "This place is worse than the last one." So
It's the thing. Ernesto just can't find a good place to party.
so 4 successes to
Now you chopping down Floozy or Redcap?
Redcat. I don't care about Flizzy. She is
Okay.
care about the thing that's running.
Okay, cool.
Oh, actually, no. It would be. I'm sorry. It would be only 3 successes because it's the higher difficulty because I'm called shot.
Okay. You got 2 successes. Roll your damage.
Yay! 1, 2, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh my God! +2 potence. Wow. She took 10.
Okay. So the axe comes down and it cleaves through her, starting from the skull. It cuts right through that occipital lobe. You can see brain matter go everywhere. You know what? It goes into your face and your eyes. It goes all over the tendons. The deep arterial blood spurts out as you continue down her back. The traps unsnap from the neck. You go further and further. The scapula on the left-hand side comes out and flings out because, of course, all that pressure from the muscles in the armpits and from the lats snap. You continue until you actually hit the lats. And these are big, powerful muscles, very elastic, and they flip back as you continue to cut down, and the rib matter is shown. And finally, your axe stops at the iliac blades. It stops at the coccyx. She is alive for an agonizing 5 seconds.
You killed my
Until-
lollipop, Ernesto?
I'm sorry. I don't like this place. We should leave. The loud one is on fire and the sun is out.
I love you so much right now.
Seriously, just like so much of it.
Unconscious, she flips back, and I'm assuming out of the La Sombra's arms.
Yeah, why not? Yeah, sure.
Okay. Her blood is all over your arms. It's all over Ernesto. Ernesto, you can feel it. Feels nice.
Feels strange.
Can Dahlia go help her inflamed, acne to maybe not be inflamed when Ernesto is done figuring out what it is that he's going to do? I'm just calling that now.
The human, by the way, is completely freaking the fuck out.
I'll tell you this much. I am getting really, really in-depth with the toilet monsters and their entire obsession with stealing penises while systematically destroying their culture as well, because I am on fire.
So is your penis.
It's like, hi, explain to me, why a penis? Shove! Shove! Shove!
With that attitude, they're never going to take you to Penis Mountain.
I know.
Okay. How is Jacob taking all this?
Jacob is somewhat distraught. He looks at his clothes, at the blood that's covering him. He hears the screaming of the other mortal, and he's going to approach her and going to tell her to be quiet with Dominate. That would be the 7 dice for manipulation and intimidation. No, I'm sorry. Be quiet would be more than a one-word command, so 8 dice. Manipulation leadership. And, yeah, she shuts the fuck up. And and he's just going to start dragging her away by the hair as he goes up towards Dahlia. I suppose we should try to find Maurice, shouldn't we?
He ran away on fire. And he... Can you tell me what Dahlia is seeing? Did she see him jump into a pool, the pool turned into fire, and now he's just gone? And there's this pool of fire?
The water's still on fire, yeah.
Maurice
Okay.
is a Destiny Knight.
Yeah, I wanna find something to throw into the fire. I'm gonna
As
look
a
for something.
last,
Take
remnant
a
is like,
pass as you immortal. Here you go,
There you
Dahlia.
Okay, I'm gonna huck her in. That's strength athletics to huck.
you knew exactly what Maurice would want.
Yeah, would that be strength athletics to huck somebody like a shot put?
Do it.
All right. Oh, okay. It's not a very graceful throw. She kind of like props her up onto her shoulder, does the little spin around thing, and then as she hucks her, her head hits the side of where the pool or the water meets the land and then tumbles in. So she still makes it in, but she gets hurt in the process because it wasn't a
You
good
sick fuck. Well, she gets burned up. But, okay. The path.
Does Dolly hear a splash, though? When she throws the bitch in?
Oh, yeah, there's a splash.
Does it sound like water?
And a sizzle at the same time. It's very confusing. All right. The path that you guys were only able to see for a moment is completely gone now. It started disappearing once the red cap was slain. There's a fog rolling in, obscuring everything. You wouldn't be able to tell now if it was day or night. Shadows everywhere. Whispers, and any warmth you were feeling earlier is getting turned off. The flames are turning blue.
This place is more appealing.
Quick question, Sarah.
Yes.
Those dice you see, I just rolled an intelligence occult. Just trying to gauge whether those shadows are like natural to this plane. Like he's trying to feel out if he can control them or not.
Okay. You have 2 9s in there, so I'm going to say that this was a supernatural effect caused by somebody.
Okay, cool.
At this point, a light is going to shine through all of this, hitting where the path used to be. You hear hoofbeats.
Dolly's not going to go anywhere without Maurice. So I'm going to go ahead and make another courage check, and I'm going to jump into the water. I got 1. I'm jumping into the water. Jumping into this fire. I need to find my packmate.
Oh, that's adorable. 10 men on horseback arrive.
I spend a point up my strength.
One man looks a little bit like a human. The other 9 look like humans if they were about 5 feet taller and blue. They're all dressed in the same green armor with some sort of bird on the armor. We're too late, sir. And the human-esque thing features get sharper and larger. And the whole of the area folds up and crackles like thunder and lightning around you. It's as if all of you, every single one of you, were in a bag, a big black bag, and you can just see thunder dance around and crackle against the paper, back and forth. It doesn't matter that Maurice used to be in a pool. It doesn't matter that Dahlia went after him. Gravity, his physics, all of that has been ignored, and you are in this paper bag now as there is an electrical storm swirling around all of you. pushing all
Working
of
my
you
way out
for
the
a
back.
sec.
Shink, 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 shink.
Well, I'm gonna say you get shocked then.
Ow. Well, that's not
Yeah,
very
yeah.
nice. I just wanted to
Although
slash
you can see through one of the tears that the red cap woman is being held by the man that got so angry at all of you. And that's the last thing you get to see before all of you wake up at the sorority party. Having about half an hour before dawn hits.
Maurice is
Guess how much all of you remember, by the way?
How much?
not a lot.
Nothing. Maurice actually doesn't even remember past a couple hours before he met the red cap girl.
I am going to go ahead and scream, and I am going to go ahead and yell, simply because it is so fucking short for me.
You can. Your emotions are the same though.
Uh,
Even though you don't get the memories, the emotions are wrong.
I'm still
that's
covered in
fine.
blood.
I've been freaked the fuck out for at least a goddamn week. I need to find shelter. I'm running back to the Pack Haven.
Am I still covered in blood?
And brain matter.
Am I covered in blood still?
Yeah, hun.
Well, and yet I can't remember much, right?
Nothing due to your banality.
God, if Ernesto
what
had
happened?
$1 for every time he woke up covered in blood and brain matter.
Yeah, Jacob will look at Ernesto. Well, I guess we did have some kind of fun.
Those of
Evidently.
you that told me about your nightmares will start to get glimpses of this through nightmares later on.
Awesome. That's going to be terrifying.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. I'm also gonna go ahead and... Oh, I feel bad for killing her. It's a shame.
Okay, guys.
on,
Well, I suggest that you guys looking the way you do, being in a sorority party, and only having half an hour before the sun comes up and fries all of you guys, get the hell out of Dodge.
Brother Ernesto, it's time we left. I can see that the sky is lighting. If you want, you can come with me back to the yacht. Dahlia, Maurice, you need any help?
Maurice currently has his cell phone up. He's currently calling his retainer. He's yelling into the phone. Yeah! 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 Get the fucking tarp! Get the fucking tarp! Get the fucking car! Get in here! I'm gonna hide in that goddamn trunk!
Yes, boat seems more preferable to tarp.
Dahlia's just going to go into the backyard and dig a hole somewhere and go to sleep back there.
Jacob gets on his phone. Lester, grab the car. Yeah, just make sure that you bring a box big enough. Well, put it in the back trunk, put one in the back trunk, and put one in the back seat. Yes, we're at the college. Yeah, it's that. Okay, bye.
Okay, guys, if nobody has anything else to say, then I'm going to end this scene, and thank you for letting me guess ST. That was a motherfucking changeling. Yeah.
Thank you, everyone, for watching. Hope you enjoyed our episode. We will see you again. Sleep tight.